YouTube is live. Frickin' heckin' garbage Twitch. Am I right, guys? Well, that pretty much solves that issue, right? No freaking reason to be like, I'm sorry, just how does Twitch not have their shit together? Like, it's just crazy. It is just crazy. Blows my mind, dude. It's just like YouTube gaming is, you know, for all intents and purposes, what, a year and a half old, if that. Whoa. Oh, it's this match. Okay. So, yeah. It's just goofy, man. It is absolutely goofy. How does Twitch not have their stuff together that you can't broadcast on their platform? It's just weird. It's just weird. Go, dude, get out of the way. Hello, zoom in. There you go. You think this guy's still sitting down there? I got doubled. It just shifted over to the left some more. It's you know, it's clearly a Twitch thing. Twitch, I just don't get it. I just don't get it. How is Twitch just so bad now? Security breaches, not paying their content creators. They're just worried about being woke. Like, just be worried about being woke and canceling anybody and everybody. Except where's my US tank destroyers? Oh, that's why. Like, Twitch is just continues to be like, oh, we're making an inclusive environment for everybody. Okay. Oh, we banned somebody because they said cracker. Okay, have you banned the people that are having softcore pornography on the site? No? Well, then you're not really holding up your terms of service. I haven't seen the chip stuff, but I've seen the whole VR stuff, and they've not taken into consideration like parental modes or anything like that. So they've had a problem with like kids being exposed to like wieners and stuff. Ooh, his camo looks pretty cool. There's no light tanks. Wait, there is a light tank. It's a manticore. Get wrecked, kid. More fluidity in the movement. Great. So you get to have floppy dicks. We're already 5 up. Get touched by an angel. I guess I didn't hit him. I actually haven't watched anything on the meta yet, and I should. Facebook meta. Sounds so stupid. Baby race. Somebody's sitting over there. Huh? Yeah, this team got murked. From the understanding that I have, yeah, that's what I was comparing it to, was VR chat. Dude, that team got dunked on so hard. Once that Manticore went out, that was it. It was GG. Reward received. Oh, cool. All right, 2 seconds, chat. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Let's see if we can find a video real quick on the meta. What is this? Wait a second.
Today we're checking out World War III. I've played a few rounds of this in the last few days, but never really done a full game. Did it really just crash? I just introed for the video and it... wow. Well, channel's been blowing up in the last few days. So I've got to thank you guys for that. I think we got like 6,000 subscribers in.
Dude, I don't know
like
what
5
machine
days,
he's running right now,
which
but
is a lot.
it looks like he's got some
there's a lot of
RTX going on.
interest by the channel. And to you, I say I love you. Welcome to this. Welcome to the games. Welcome to the good times. Me a negative Nancy. Because I'm like, this game is great. This game sucks at the same time. It's just such a confusing. I feel like the game itself is a little confused. You know, it doesn't know what it wants to be. And that's
Dude, that
okay. Maybe it'll find
laser
out.
on here is
I don't know why I
nuts.
picked the grossest gloves to wear on my character, but we're wearing some like skateboarding looking gloves. Is that a guy?
What the heck?
Oh, I got him. Jeez.
Okay, so is this Battlefield or who is making this?
Covered, or cool camoed, not covered. Cool camoed LAV thing.
There's a guy in the window. I thought. Like I said,
I cannot see into those windows very well because the lighting is realistic, which I do enjoy.
he's got motion blur on. Yeah.
Little drone. Oh, dude, the sound design is so funky. Oh, I got the drone. Looks like it came out from this building. I can't see anybody. I'm gonna go in. Oh, got that guy. Okay, let me try to get into the building quick.
I haven't played Hell Let Loose yet.
Oh god.
What is this guy saying in my chat? Here. Report.
Is that my friendly?
There you go.
I can't tell the direction of gunshots. That's how quiet gunshots are in this game.
Where is this game? World War III browse game. Let's look at this. Is this on Steam? Ooh, the Farm 51 issue makes it. Okay, nice. Nice. Alright, what did I get on here to do? I was like, oh, hey, I should go look at something. Oh, right, meta. It's an hour and 17. Okay, let's just watch a little bit of this. Oh, there's chapters. Social connections, entertainment.
Hey, and welcome to Connect. Today, we're going to talk about the metaverse. I want to share what we imagine is possible. The experiences you'll have, the creative economy we'll all build, and the technology that needs to be invented, as well as how we're going to all do this together. The basic story of technology in our lifetimes is how it's given us the power to express ourselves and experience the world with ever greater richness. Back when I started Facebook, that mostly meant text that we typed on computers. Then we all got phones with cameras.
Dude, he's gonna have a really ugly bald head.
And recently, as connections got faster, video has become the main way that we experience content. We've gone from desktop to web to phones, from text to photos to video, but this isn't the end of the line. The next platform and medium will be even more immersive, an embodied internet where you're in the experience, not just looking at it. And we call this the metaverse. And you're gonna be able to do almost anything you can imagine. Get together with friends and family, work, learn, play, shop, create, as well as entirely new categories that don't really fit how we think about computers or phones today. Now, since we're doing this remotely today, I figured let's make this special. So we've put together something that I think is really gonna give you a feeling for what this future.
So there's a bottle of Sweet Baby Ray's there, and people are like, what does it mean? What does it mean? Zuckerberg is like a Sweet Baby Ray's addict. That's all that is.
We believe the metaverse will be the successor to the mobile internet. We'll be able to feel present, like we're right there with people, no matter how far apart we actually are. We'll be able to express ourselves in new, joyful, completely immersive ways, and that's going to unlock a lot of amazing new experiences.
You know how people get in like Facebook arguments? Imagine being able to do that in metaverse. Where you see somebody makes a dumb comment on Facebook, and then you're able to argue with them in person. Isn't that going to be lit? That's whomever turns their headset or computer off first is the loser. Literally, that's what's going to happen. I can see it right now. Full immersion, in-person arguments with a complete and total stranger on Facebook. Can't wait for it.
When I send my parents a video of my kids, they're going to feel like they're right in the moment with us, not peering through a little window. When you play a game with your friends, you'll feel like you're right there together in a different world, not just on your computer by yourself. And when you're in a meeting in the metaverse, it'll feel like you're right in the room together, making eye contact, having a shared sense of space, and not just looking at a grid of faces on a screen. That's what we mean by an embodied internet. Instead of looking at a screen, you're going to be in these experiences. Everything we do online today, connecting socially, entertainment, games, work.
If he says this environment that he's in right now is a virtual environment, I'm gonna scream.
Time that we already spend better. Screens just can't convey the full range of human expression and connection. They can't deliver that deep feeling of presence. But the next version of the internet can. That's what we should be working towards. Technology that's built around people and how we actually experience the world and interact with each other. That's what the metaverse is all about. Now, the best way to understand the metaverse is to experience it yourself, but it's a little tough because it doesn't fully exist yet. Some of the basic building blocks are here though, and others are starting to emerge as we speak. We're starting to get a sense of how it could all come together and what it could feel like. So today we're going to do something a little bit different. Rather than just focusing on this year's products like a normal keynote, we're going to talk about the future. So let's start by exploring what different kinds of metaverse experiences could feel like, starting with the most important experience of all, connecting.
Birthdays. Oh.
Imagine you put on your glasses or headset and you're instantly in your home space. It has parts of your physical home recreated virtually, it has things that are only possible virtually, and it has an incredibly inspiring view of whatever you find most beautiful.
Hey, are you coming?
Yeah, just gotta find something to wear. All right, perfect.
Boy.
Oh, hey, Mark.
Hey, what's going on?
Hi.
Mark.
What's up, Mom?
This feels.
We're floating in space?
Uh-huh.
Who made
This just feels like a video game.
It's from a creator I met in LA.
This place is amazing.
Boz, is that you?
Of course it's me. You know I had to be the robot, man.
I thought I was supposed to be the robot.
Whoa.
He's the lizard man, not a robot.
Hey, wait. Where is Naomi?
Let's call her.
Naomi.
Hold up. Wait a second. Wait a second.
Call her.
Play this back slow. Because I think I saw T-Pain and Vin Diesel in here. Priscilla, Dad. Yep. T-Pain. Yep. Vin Diesel. Michael, Naomi, Mom. Wow, all his friends are active, unlike mine. I know if I was in the Facebook meta, I would be just having to make new friends in the metaverse. So none of my friends are online.
Hey, should we deal you in?
Sorry, I'm running late, but you gotta see what we're checking out.
Look, he's just looking at people on a grid while in virtual reality. Wow, isn't that interesting? I thought he said this wasn't going to be the thing. Why can't they just log into their virtual reality from their smartphone and just AR, alternate reality, their smartphone environment for them to be in? Interesting. Seamlessly blending, but no, he just still doing grids of faces.
There's an artist going around Soho hiding AR pieces for people to find.
Yeah, exactly. That's what we're trying to do.
That's cool.
Send that link over so we can all look at it. This is stunning.
Dude, that is something.
That's awesome.
I love the movement.
Wait, it's disappearing.
This is amazing.
Hold on, I'll tip the artist and they'll extend it.
Wow.
What?
If you guys like it here, I have another room that you're gonna love. Check out this forest room.
Huh, let's see it.
Koi fish.
You have to tip the artist more money to experience something longer. Artistry is like permanent unless it's like, you know, food artistry where you eat it.
Fish that fly? That's new.
This is wild. Hey, one sec, Boz. It's Priscilla.
Hey, you have to see this. Beast is going crazy.
Oh, I love that guy. We've got to show that to the kids. Can you also send that to my dad?
I'll message him.
All right, see you at home. This place is great, Boz, but there's something I got to get back to. All right, so that's a glimpse of a few ways that we're going to be able to get together and socialize in the metaverse. It's a ways off, but you can start to see some of the fundamental.
Literally, that's no different than playing Red Dead Online with your friends, except everybody's dressed as a cowboy and you're in the Wild West. And the only difference is that if somebody video calls you, you can't just like pop them into the universe so that your other people can see them at the same time.
Building blocks take shape. First,
I don't really see anything special about this VR yet.
You're going to really feel like,
especially when this is the big thing that I am having a problem with this VR, is that if the idea of this is to be present with people, right, to feel presence, why would you not have people look how they look, right? Why is somebody a robot? You want to fly around, be crazy, and do all, you know, fun, jazzy stuff that your physical body limits you from doing? Sure, cool, and that's fine. But if the idea is to be like present with people and to feel like you're really there and they're really with you, I'm not going to feel that if somebody's avatar is a robot. You know?
with other people. You'll see their facial expressions, you'll see their body language, maybe
Well, you can't see the facial expressions on a robot, but okay.
figure out if they're actually holding a winning hand. All the subtle ways that we communicate that today's technology can't quite deliver. Next, there are avatars, and that's how we're going to represent ourselves in the metaverse. Avatars will be as common as profile pictures today, but instead of a static image, they're going to be living 3D representations of you. Your expressions, your gestures, that are going to make interactions much richer than anything that's possible online.
I haven't
today.
played VR chat yet.
You'll probably have a photorealistic avatar for work, a stylized one for hanging out, and maybe even a fantasy one for gaming. You're gonna have a wardrobe.
Again, like, is it a game or is it, you know, he's trying to make it all encompassing, and I think that that's fine, but when his number one point is, oh, it's so that you can be like present with people, then you should all look how you look, right?
Virtual clothes for different occasions, designed by different creators and from different apps and experiences. Importantly, you should be able to bring your.
Dude, the microtransactions for this thing is going to be absolutely nuts, though. Absolutely nuts. Can you imagine paying $100 for digital Versace clothes? Because that's what it's headed to. And I totally get that. In VR, right? It's something totally different than going to be with your family. You know what I mean? Like, for Christmas time, if I was just like, oh, I don't get to see my family because they never travel, and they don't ever have anything on Christmas Day or any of the other holidays on those holidays, but I wanted to see them on Christmas Day, I could VR them, and then we could all be in the same room on Christmas, right? I'm not going to feel like I'm with my family if they're all like, you know, wombats, robots, and hippopotamuses. You know what I mean? Like, I'm all for VR chat, right? I think it's fun. I think it's funny. I've watched the game. I've watched people play it. I wanted to get into it myself. I think it's hilarious. I think it's a great way to escape the norm, right? But if his selling feature for this is to like be present with your friends know you as your physical body is. Do you get what I mean? Like, are we? It's hard to explain, because it's just like, okay, if I'm playing, let's say we're playing Red Dead, right? I don't want my whomever I'm playing with to be a robot in Red Dead. Well, I guess you could be like a steampunk thing, but you know what I mean? Like, are you playing a game while in VR, or is the VR the game?
Avatar and digital items across different apps and experiences in the metaverse.
Yeah, that's just going to be so many microtransactions.
You're going to be able to design it to look the way you want, maybe put up your own pictures and videos and store your digital goods. You're going to be able to invite people over, play games and hang out. You'll also even have a home office where you can work. Your home is your personal space from which you can teleport to anywhere you want. Now, speaking of teleporting, there are going to be all kinds of different spaces that people make. Rooms like the ones that we just saw, but also games and whole worlds that you can teleport in and out of whenever you want. Teleporting around the metaverse is going to be like clicking a link on the internet. It's an open standard. In order to unlock the potential of the metaverse, there needs to be interoperability. And that goes beyond just taking your avatar and digital items across different apps and experiences, which we are already building an API to support. You want to know that when you buy something or create something, that your items will be useful in a lot of contexts, and you're not going to be locked into one world or platform. You want to know that you own your items, not a platform. Now, this is going to require not just technical work, like some of the important projects that are going on around crypto and NFTs in the community now. It's also going to take ecosystem building, norm setting, and new forms of governance. And this is something that we're really going to focus on. Privacy and safety need to be built into the metaverse from day one. You'll get to decide when you want to be with other people, when you want to block someone from appearing in your space, or when you want to take a break and teleport to a private bubble to be alone. You're going to be able to bring things from the physical world into the metaverse.
So I guess if you buy $100 Versace outfit, you'll get a physical Versace outfit to go with your digital one. Is that what he's saying? It's not just in your metaverse, and you can then use that Versace digital outfit on your, say, Xbox avatar if you decide to not be in your metaverse. And then, what did he just say? You can be alone in your own bubble in virtual reality. I know some people that have anxiety. I can't think of anything that would be worse for somebody that has anxiety than to plug themselves into virtual reality where they can teleport themselves into a bubble and just completely be shut off from the world. I think that is, I don't think that's healthy mentally at all. I think that that's not going to be good for people. And I can already tell that this is going to be unhealthy for those that aren't able to differentiate their online social presence from their real social presence, where we already see studies that are done where TikTok and Instagram and Facebook have lawsuits that are filed against them for targeting teens and adolescents that are by not having their content limited is making them more anxious and depressed. So imagine now you have somebody that has created an avatar, has spent money to build a really nice house or a room, whatever, to make a nice avatar, one that they really like, and then they're just not accepted socially. Like, there's two major outcomes for that. They're gonna get involved in a relationship that isn't healthy for them, or they're gonna be extremely depressed because they don't have any friends. And it's not just they're depressed and, you know, they have like their real physical friend that they can connect to. It's that they're depressed and shut off then because they're removed from reality. I think that's something that they're gonna have to have some type of age requirements and or mental health services will be included for people that are wanting to get in virtual reality. Because I can see that this is going to be hugely detrimental to young adolescents, people.
Any type of media that can be represented digitally, photos, videos, art, music, movies, books, games, you name it. And lots of things that are physical today, like screens, will just be able to be holograms in the future. You won't need a physical TV, it'll just be a $1 hologram from some high school kid halfway across the world. And you'll be able to take your items and project them into the physical world as holograms in augmented reality too. You're going to be able to move across these different experiences on all kinds of different devices, sometimes using virtual reality so you're fully immersed, sometimes using augmented reality glasses so you can be present in the physical world as well, and sometimes on a computer or phone so you can quickly jump into the metaverse from existing platforms. There are going to be new ways of interacting with devices that are much more natural. Instead of typing or tapping, you're going to be able to gesture with your hands, say a few words, or even just...
What is with all these Russian people that are coming in
your device
and spamming?
Won't be the focal point of your attention anymore. Instead of getting in the way, they're going to give you a sense of presence in the new experiences that you're having and the people who you're with. And these are some of the basic concepts for the metaverse. And while this may sound like science fiction, we're starting to see a lot of these technologies coming together. In the next...
I don't understand how he was just like, oh, you're going to be looking... He made it sound bad that you're looking through a phone. You're looking at a little screen on your phone or at your screen on the TV or your computer and being alone. And then he's like, oh, well, to get into your virtual reality, you'll be able to do it from your phone. It's just like, that's not anything different. That's still just looking at your phone.
5 or 10 years, a lot of this is going to be mainstream. And a lot of us will be creating and inhabiting worlds that are just as detailed and convincing as this one on a daily basis.
I don't know, this room doesn't look very convincing. Even though he walked in front of the fire and you could hear the flames flickering.
We're starting to work on some of these foundational concepts today. Horizon is the social platform that we're building for people to create and interact in the metaverse. One part of this is Horizon Home, which is our early vision for a home space in the metaverse. Horizon Home is the first thing that you'll
Imagine
see
getting your
on
digital
personal
home broke into.
Today, there are already a bunch of options to choose from, and in the future, anyone will be able to create one. We've just called it home until now because it's been missing something very important: people. Soon, we're going to be introducing a social version of home, where you can invite your friends to join you as avatars. You'll be able to hang out, watch videos together, and jump into apps together. Then,
Now that
there
will be
is
cool.
Horizon Worlds, which is where you can build worlds and jump into them with people. Horizon is designed to make it possible for everyone to create, and we're already seeing people build some really interesting experiences, from creating new games together to throwing surprise parties in VR that family and friends around the world can join. We started rolling out Horizon Worlds in beta last year, and we're adding more people and more worlds every day. And we also just last year, and we're adding more people and
How did they know I was going to be watching this and says happy birthday, Paul?
more worlds every day. And we also just launched Horizon Workrooms earlier this year for collaboration. Beyond Horizon, we're also making it easier to communicate with your friends across different layers of reality.
Now, see, here's the thing that I think is good, right? I know I've said a lot of negative things, right? I think we have technology. EA is pretty close. 2K Sports is really close to having. Red Dead is very. The animators for Red Dead are point on with facial expressions and emotions, right? I think there's only so much facial expressions and body language that that an avatar will be able to capture and be able to transmit. But I do like the idea of being in a workroom with people where you can kind of see if they're fidgeting or doing whatever, so that you're able to pick up more on social cues, right? Because a camera, you can crop a camera to be like, you know, right here. And what, you know, you can't see if I'm playing with fidgeting with my fingers right now. I am, but you can't see that. You can't tell it at all. So I think that that can be helpful, especially if you're doing presentations and things, because you can tell whether or not you're connecting better with the person you're talking to. I think that's cool.
This year, we're bringing
I think being able to have people come over to your home and be able to watch videos or movies together is cool. I don't know how that would translate. I don't know. I've never worn a VR headset before. I feel like unless you're actually in a VR headset where everything around you is whatever show you're watching, right? I don't see how like, you know, basically like a green screen, you know what I mean? So like all of the walls of your domicile of your house would be the TV screen. So that the people that you're with are layered in front of the TV screen. So it's like you can still like talk and interact with them. And they're not invisible to the TV. But I don't know what that would actually... I don't know anybody personally that would be like, hey, let's watch the Spider-Man movie in VR. Or they would be like, yeah, sure. And then they would sit in VR and watch Spider-Man. You know what I mean?
messenger calls to virtual reality. You're going to be able to invite your friends to a messenger call, and soon you'll be able to explore somewhere together or join a game. Now, these are the kinds of tools that need to get built so that you can jump into the metaverse with your friends from anywhere. And they're going to unlock some pretty amazing experiences. Now, let's
See,
move
like,
on
that's
from
cool.
some of these basic concepts and people just connecting to a completely different set of experiences around entertainment and gaming. Imagine your best friend is at a concert somewhere across the world. What if you could be there with her?
Yo.
They did this already. Right. This is just watching a live concert.
After party passes? Yes.
How are they broadcasting the concert though? Is it through the person's phone? Does the person have these augmented glasses that you see what they're seeing, and then they can see their friend there with them? Like, I don't understand how that's supposed to work. But iHeartRadio, when they did their first show, they did it, you could watch it on Xbox or and TV, the iHeartRadio app.
Jumping in now.
What if there was an after party that anyone could go to, no matter where they were?
This is just a VR room.
Old.
Hey, check this out. Charity auction happening. Oh, there's swag.
And when you go to the after party, you could connect with other fans, hear new versions of your favorite songs, and check out the merch that just dropped.
Ooh, I like that one.
Well, now you've got to get it.
You can start to see how the metaverse is going to enable richer experiences by letting us add new layers to the world that we can interact with. Creators and artists are going to be able to connect with their audiences in new ways and really bring them into these shared experiences.
Sure, I get
There's
that.
a lot that needs to get built to create experiences like this.
Right.
We're working on some of these pieces right now with Spark AR. First, we're building tools that creators can use to place digital objects into the physical world and let people interact with them. And rather than just simple visual effects, new creator capabilities will support 3D objects that can respond and react realistically, including a realistic sense of depth and occlusion. In the next year, we're also adding the ability for creators to connect different physical locations into cohesive augmented reality storytelling experiences, like guided tours or scavenger hunts. We're also building a Horizon marketplace, where creators can sell and share 3D digital items. And our hope is that this will enable a lot more commerce and help grow the overall metaverse economy. Because at the end of the day, it is really the creators and developers who are going to build the metaverse and make this real. And to make sure that there's an ecosystem that can sustain hundreds of thousands of people working on this, which is what we're going to need to bring this to life, then it's critical that creators and developers can make a good living doing this work. Now,
Of course.
if you ask people today what they thought the metaverse was, a lot of people would probably say it was a Spider-Man movie. But the people who actually follow the space would say it's about gaming. And that's because gaming provides many of the most immersive.
My name was in here, and then he mentioned Spider-Man.
Entertainment industry by far.
After I mentioned Spider-Man.
Is going to span from immersive experiences in fantasy worlds to bringing simple games into our everyday lives through holograms. Maybe you'll play old games in new ways.
So, Barcelona, huh?
Well, it's not New York, but I like it.
New York misses you.
What's that?
I said, let me put my game face on so I can beat you.
Ah, okay. Check.
I gotta try another game face next time.
I'm sorry, what's the difference between not
players from around the world?
now this one I can understand, but chess, there's already chess. You can already play chess with your friends. Why would you need to hologram that? Table tennis, though, that would be a good AR game, because not everybody has a table tennis, and digital table tennis is garbage, so making an AR version of it would be pretty cool.
Like a shot.
Some call it skill.
Keep talking.
Or maybe you'll do things that aren't even possible in gaming today.
Hey Mark, down for a VR foiling sesh?
Now this is more my style.
Classic look. All right. Nice. Oh, nice choice, Mark.
Of course.
Ready to shred. All right, here we go.
Whoa.
Whoa, hang in there, Mark.
That's not good.
Hit this section. Boom. All right, backflip. Ah! Yoo-hoo!
I've got an idea.
Hey, where you going?
So this is basically Connect.
What? I didn't even know that was an option. You're not gonna catch me now. Take that, unicorn. Oh, Tube City.
Kai, you're out of control.
Don't worry, I'll let you win next time. All good. Oh, that was a close one. You want to go again?
Maybe later. I'm gonna need a lot more sunscreen though. Oh man. Well, gaming is how a lot
Let's
of people
connect
step
right
into the
now.
metaverse for the first time. It already has some of the most fully built out digital goods and the most active creator and developer communities, and major platforms like Epic are working to build out the metaverse, starting with gaming. For our part, we're heavily investing in building a healthy VR and AR ecosystem, so the game studios can keep building and gaming creators can keep creating. Now, Deb from our studios team is joining me. Deb, do you want to take us through some of the exciting games in the pipeline for Quest?
Absolutely. Over the years, we've had the opportunity to work with incredible developers like Vertigo Games, the studio behind
Vertigo is a good game.
Arizona Sunshine.
I love Arizona Sunshine. That game basically got me and my friends through the first few months of the pandemic.
That's awesome. If you enjoyed that, Mark, I think you'll be excited that we're partnering with Vertigo on 5 more great games from Deep Silver and others. We'll share more about this lineup very soon.
Nice. What else is coming?
Well, the metaverse is constantly evolving. So one of the most important aspects will be live service games that launch updates and new downloadable content regularly, like Echo VR, Beat Saber, Onward, Pistol Whip, and more. We're focused on this a lot.
Okay, what's Onward?
Making sure games can build out active communities. Beat Saber has a passionate community.
Oh, I love Beat Saber.
So do I. And Beat Saber just passed $100 million in lifetime revenue on Quest alone.
What?
It's a great example of a game that keeps releasing fresh content. They've actually been working on evolving the way that you interact with the tracks and feel the music. Also, the team has been working on something really cool. Check this out.
I feel like there's all like Beat Saber, don't get me wrong. Beat Saber Beat Saber looks really cool, but I feel like releasing new content is just putting some new songs out. You know, like there's what more are you doing with Beat Saber aside from, you know, the whole slash and stuff, right? And I guess there's like ducking and sidestepping and things of that nature. But okay, let's see what they have.
I can't wait to play this. And they keep partnering with incredible artists to release new music packs all the time. Did you play the Billie Eilish music pack last month?
A little more than I should have. I probably should have been working more on this metaverse presentation.
Well, they have a great lineup of artists for 2022. And
Right,
there's
it's
one
just
more epic surprise
new
for the
artists and
So stay
music.
tuned. Okay, have you played Population 1?
I mean, yeah, I love the game
Well,
so much that
For those who haven't, Population 1 is a thrilling battle royale that is only possible in VR.
Okay.
Since its launch at Connect last year, it has become one of the highest.
It was
rated games
in Connect, okay.
and the biggest multiplayer FPS on the platform. You can have up to 24 people in at once for a match. We're super
Okay.
excited to keep launching big updates, like an all-new autumn event later in November and a winter wonderland update in December.
All right, I want to see Population 1. I want to see how to play it. This frontier could be pretty cool. Just saying.
Here's something I know our community has been waiting for.
Lay it on us.
All right, this is a title from the Warp Frog team. This is the team that set the standard for VR combat physics when it launched on Rift in 2019. That's right, Blade and Sorcery Nomad, the built for VR medieval fantasy sandbox that pairs magic with melee, is launching on Quest later this year.
So is Quest a version of Oculus? Or is Quest the new Oculus rather? I'm in on this. I'm in on VR gaming for this first person experience and stuff. I'm in for it.
For more gaming updates, look out for the 2022 Oculus.
I would love to do VR gaming, but
you won't want to miss. But Mark, I believe you have some news for us as well.
Yeah, you know, I have to say, it's really
I can tell you right now, my back would hate me.
There's one project that I'm really looking forward to.
Yeah, this is one of the all-time greats, and we've been working for years to bring it to Quest.
I'm excited
All-time
to
greats.
announce that the Rockstar Games classic Grand Theft Auto San Andreas is in development for Quest 2. This new version of what I think is one of the greatest games ever made will offer players an entirely new way to experience this iconic open world in virtual reality.
That's it, Mark.
Wait.
I'm moving to the metaverse.
All right, thanks, Deb. This is gonna be amazing.
They're doing Grand Theft Auto VR, basically.
Take advantage of how you can move around physically. Being able to look anywhere, move freely, it's just a fundamentally different experience from staring at a screen. This quality of being physically embodied and able to interact with the world and move around inside it, that opens up some completely new experiences that didn't really make sense before on 2D phones or computers. And one example that we're
Okay, that sounds the Quest 2. If it's something that I don't gotta stand a lot, that count me in on that. Why did this just pop up for my feed? 5 genius out of the box ways to use an air fryer? Make pizza crispy again? I actually don't prefer reheating my pizza. I wouldn't do this one. I would not use my air fryer to make pizza crispy again. Although I had leftover turkey from my Christmas dinner that I made. If you guys didn't see my Instagram, I posted pictures of it on my Instagram. I'll pull them up. I had leftover turkey. I wanted to put it in the air fryer to re-crisp the skin. 10 out of 10, 100% crispy turkey, just like on my Christmas day. Excuse me. Let me log in real fast. Did I not show? It must be in here. Yes, look at this turkey. I got this recipe from Gordon Ramsay. Absolutely delicious. Lots of butter, lemon, garlic, bacon layered all over the top to make sure the skin of the turkey didn't burn. Look at this lovely, buttery parsley, crispy, juicy turkey breast. Here I actually, as I separated it, I placed the meat where it belongs, on the bird. So the leg, the thigh, the wings, the breast. And then just like family pictures. Okay, so make a piece of crispy again. No. Look, the frozen food aisle. Pursue the easy to make dinner options in the freezer section of your local grocery store or the fantastic find store choice, and you'll see plenty of stuff that would taste best crispy. From chicken wings to taquitos, from fish fillets to breaded shrimp and more. Instead of wondering whether to preheat the oven or just deal with a subpar microwave experience, you can use the air fryer to quickly crisp up these foods and get good low-lift dinner onto the table quickly. Yes, that's good. Feed your children. This is the same thing as frozen food. Say goodbye to the toaster. Toast a bagel, just set it to 350 and toss a split bagel in and cook for 3 minutes or so. That's actually a kind of good idea. Make cookies. Line your air fryer with parchment paper and bake a couple. That just seems like a bad idea. Compact air fryer toaster oven? Yeah, pass on that. Okay. Let me add this to my watch later. We'll come back to that some other time. Interesting. I think there's a lot of potential with the metaverse. A lot of potential. But I also think that there's a lot of room that kids, especially young adolescents, can seriously get their mental state, their mental well-being harmed. Get out of my way, Tink. Yeah, I was thinking about downloading VR chat and just goofing around with it. I just haven't done it. I 100% should have taken shots on that FE. Ooh. If I could remember how the hill worked back there, I would shoot that. I can't believe I'm still alive after that. E25 is sleeping. I'm gonna let him just have that now. You can't, an E25 can't just sit there like that. You have to look on that edge and be blind firing. You know where the light sits. Four, five, six. At this rate, firefighter, I should just make you, Justin, I should just make you a mod so that you can delete these Russian bots. I think our E25 fell asleep. Can we see this person? Is there a way to see? Here, Justin, you are now a moderator. You can now moderate the chat. We're gonna put this, hide this user, hide user on the show. Go to channel. There we go. What the frick? What the frick? What? What? Justin. This Russian person has one video on their profile. This Russian account has one video on their profile. Okay? This is the video. I don't know what the hell this says. I probably should have tried to translate it before showing it, because it could be something bad, but watch this. Sis. What is that? What is that? What? I don't get it. I'm gonna cry from laughing. It's too fucking funny. My God. Survival Training Part 2. What is this? Oh, I've seen this guy. Detroit Dust.
You don't really want to do that. Give me that motherfucker.
That's fucking hilarious. Did he get spotted? If there's somebody sitting back there, they're just outside. I don't know if this actually counts as being in a bush. Alright, cool. That guy is dead. Dead Ned. There's their Hotech. Go ahead. Go sit in that bush there like you want to. House is blocking me. He's gonna go run up to the church. If he comes down and sits here, I can get him, but he's not gonna. What do they have left for lights? The Hotech is it? Gone. All right. We've got the Super Hellcat way over on the right. We'll fix my engine. I need more hits on the medium tank, and I also need hits on the heavy, and I also need hits on tank destroyers. It's a good spot, but these are all higher tiers than me. All your tears and me. KV2 can one-tap me. Reloading. Okay, I'm reloaded. Not yet. Excusez-moi, s'il vous plaît. I must go kill some more things. What's that? What? Luigi. Today was a good day. That was close. He busted my engine as I was trying to run past him. 2233 damage. With 956 at that being from spotting. Good stuff. Good stuff. See, when you get a good tank run, a good team, a good map, that tank is really good. What's this guy say? Love that you said I was asleep. Good work. Bet come back ever. Bet come back ever. Oh, best comeback ever. Oh. Okay. We did 3rd on XP and 6 on damage. Do we have time for one more? It's almost midnight. I could, but I'm not going to. We're going to look at our Arnold missions in the atmosphere. which ends in 6 days. Tomorrow it will be 6 days that it ends. So we'll be pushing to clear out the rest of this Arnold missions. And once we look at what we have completed or not completed over here, I'm going to bed. We had, I'm not kidding, guys. On Sunday, we had 72-degree weather here in North Carolina. It's a nice day. Good, nice, warm temperature. On today, Monday, we had 27-degree weather and snow. In addition to the 27-degree weather and snow we had 27, according to Weather Channel, 27 mile per hour winds last night with rain. And it was pretty bad. I didn't get to sleep at all because I kept having panic attacks and anxiety attacks, thinking, you know, we were going to lose power in the middle of the night. And we have a small, you know, we have a 3.5-year-old. So, you know, my mind is just making all the contingency plans of what I have to do to make sure everybody stays safe in the house and stays warm. So I just didn't sleep well. So this thing will ever update. We'll look at this and then get back and stream. We might end stream without getting this done because it appears to not want to load up. All right, I'm going to give it 30 more seconds. If not, I'm going to force restart and go through there. Maryland got 6 inches of snow in Annapolis. That's hilarious. That's not, but you know. Okay, I guess we're frozen. All right, guys, let's